Welcome to the Great Wellness Reset, the podcast where we trade burnout for balance and quick fixes for real, lasting wellness.
In today's episode, we're diving into one of the most common frustrations out there: low energy. If you're tired of feeling exhausted and you're wondering why your coffee isn't cutting it anymore, this one's for you. We're exploring natural, practical ways to go from fatigue to focus without energy drinks, extreme diets, or guesswork. Grab your water, get comfy, and let's reset. Naturally.
Here's something that shocked me. Studies show that 80% of Americans are walking around with chronic fatigue, yet most think being exhausted is just normal. But what if our entire understanding of energy is completely backwards?
Well, that's fascinating because we're seeing this huge disconnect between how tired people feel and what they think is causing it. What's really going on here?
Let me break this down, because the science behind fatigue is pretty mind-blowing. When we're constantly tired, it's not just about sleep. It's actually our body's biochemistry sending us desperate signals that something's off balance.
You know what really caught my attention in the research? The way our modern lifestyle has completely disrupted our natural energy systems.
Exactly right. And here's where it gets interesting. Studies show that even mild dehydration can drop cognitive function by 30%. But here's the kicker. Most people are trying to solve their energy crisis with expensive supplements when they're missing the basics.
That makes me think about how we're approaching this all wrong. Could you explain more about what's actually happening in our bodies?
Well, it's like a domino effect. When we eat processed foods, our blood sugar goes on this wild roller coaster ride. Research shows that within just 30 minutes of eating a high-carb breakfast, your body releases so much insulin that it actually triggers an energy crash.
That explains the dreaded 10:30 a.m. slump that so many people experience.
And here's what's fascinating. New studies from the National Institutes of Health show that magnesium deficiency alone can reduce energy production in your cells by up to 50%. We're literally running our bodies on half power without realizing it.
Oh, wow. So how do we start fixing this? What are the most effective first steps?
Well, let me share what I call the energy trifecta. First, hydration with minerals. Add a pinch of sea salt to your water. Second, blood sugar regulation, protein with every meal. And third, gut health support. Because get this, 95% of your serotonin is actually produced in your gut.
That's exactly what people need to hear. These are such manageable changes that could make a huge difference.
And here's something else that blew my mind. Recent research shows that our circadian rhythm affects energy levels so dramatically that getting morning sunlight exposure can increase energy levels by up to 40% compared to artificial light.
Well, that really challenges the whole just drink more coffee approach most people take.
You know what's interesting? The latest studies show that excessive caffeine actually depletes key minerals like magnesium even faster, creating this vicious cycle where we feel more and more tired.
So we're essentially fighting against our own biology with these quick fixes.
Precisely. And here's the game changer. When people start supporting their body's natural energy systems, studies show they can see improvements in as little as 72 hours. It's not about pushing harder. It's about working smarter with our biology.
That's such a powerful shift in perspective, from fighting fatigue to supporting our natural energy.
And let me leave everyone with this final thought. Fatigue isn't a personal failure. The latest research shows it's actually a sophisticated biological response, asking for specific support. Once you understand what your body needs, everything changes.
Well, that really brings it all together. It's about working with our bodies instead of against them.
Exactly right. And remember, these changes don't have to happen all at once. Start with one small change, like proper hydration, and build from there. Your body is incredibly resilient. It just needs the right support to thrive.
Thanks for joining us today on the Great Wellness Reset. We hope you're walking away with a few new tools to help you reclaim your energy naturally, because feeling good shouldn't be complicated.
If you enjoyed this episode about going from fatigue to focus and want to learn more about natural ways to boost your energy and clarity, go to www.greatwellness.com reset.com. Until next time, we're Chris and Jessica, reminding you to breathe deep, take care, and give yourself permission to feel your best, one healthy habit at a time.